Okay. Hello. This is the last Oreo in my house. So, we're playing Xenogears. Huh. We are currently in a cave, searching for the last Anima Relic, which will turn someone's gear into an Omni gear. Now let's think for a minute. Faye has Weltall. It's probably already an Omni gear. Ellie specifically turned down the Omni gear that reacted with her, that was in Shavat. Bart has his family's heirloom Omni gear. Billy just got an Omni gear. Let's see. So that leaves Rico. Rico could probably use an Omni gear. Emeralda doesn't need one. Crescens is a monster of nanomachinery. Maria has Siebzen, which is ridiculous. And Choo Choo doesn't have a gear, so it's fine. So it's probably going to be Rico. Ricardo Banderas. Now, the thing I laughed at there, that right before we came onto this screen, is I would just like you to see that Emeralda, the tiny child of made of nanomachines, weighs 211.2 pounds, which makes her, I believe, the heaviest party member. Anyway, we need to go into this ancient 10,000-year-old dungeon / cave. Whoop. So that we can find the second Anima Relic before probably Ramses shows up. Would be my guess. Just the wings that are hands on the head of Crescens are so cool. Whoop. Hey, we made it. Ooh, do we get to go through this door with robots? That's nice. Alright, there's water, which apparently we're not allowed to enter. Okay. Leave the robots, run the pathway. Human-sized door inside giant robot door. We found a tent. How convenient for us. Okay. What's out this way? A cave. Well, that's the wrong way. Oh no. There was a Trixie trap that dropped us in this tunnel. A Rose Tabard. An Aqua Soul DX. Fear not the darkness of the walls of the pit, for if you keep moving forward, the path you will find. One, two, 3 drops. 4 drops. Might move if you push it. Okay, push! Can't see. Camera. Okay. Did I miss another door somewhere? Can't go into the water. There is another door down there. Aha! Oh, that's not anything. I jumped. Aha! I fell. I meant to jump, of course. Why don't you jump? Ugh. I absolutely hit the jump button that time. So annoying. Oh. I needed to stand my ground. My mistake. Push it. Step on it. Step on it. Push it. I don't know what this is doing. Game guide, tell me how I solve this puzzle so that I don't have to do it the hard way, because it seems like it's going to be annoying to figure out. Alright. What if we leave and come back? Will that reset it? Yes. Okay. We're just going to follow this game guide. So, south wall switch. Push. Step on it. No. Wall switch. Push. Floor switch. What? Push. Step on it. Push. Step. Push. Step. Apparently that was the magic one. As I said last time, I would love for one of these 10,000-year-old locales to just not friggin' work anymore. push. A beastly robe, huh? It is better. Nice. Can you wear a king's helm? No. You can wear Starlight, though. Oh, right, I wanted to use, Strength Drive. Want to use them on Emeralda because her stats are lower than everyone else's currently. Gonna give the Nano Machine cluster all the drugs! A save point, you say? I'm sure this doesn't... I don't know why I expected anything else. Why are you attacking the 3 giant robots, Frogman? RPGs encouraging you to commit genocide. Another narrow ledge that we can only traverse as tiny humans. Tunnel! Hey, it's just like the last one. So we must be there. Hey, it's Rico! So there is an Anima Relic in these ruins. Huh. So ancient people worship... Huh. So ancient people worshipped meaningless things too, huh? Who's that? What'd you say? Say something I understand. Who are you? Get out of my head! Rico, are you okay? Don't worry about the fact that the golden monolith had an eye on it. I've seen that shape somewhere before. Wasn't that Rico's gear? So it looks like it was your turn, Rico. Well, anyway, I'll soon see when we go outside. Who's ready for a boss fight? Hey, look at that. Now it's got, like, Rico's hair. Whoa, what the... Dun 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 dun. Hey, it's Hammer, everybody! Look, it's Hammer! Hey, bro. It's been a long time no see, bro. Hammer, is that you? What are you doing in that outfit? I was finally able to get it. Super strength. Just like you, bro. Feels so good being one with your gear. Krellian did this for me. Anyway, just leave that gear and Miss Ellie for me. Resistance is useless. I'm much too powerful for you now. What are you saying, Hammer? That you want me to kick your teeth in again? What? You're not handing them over? I see. Then I'll just have to use force and take the girl and the gear from you. Stop it, Hammer. Even you, champ, won't win against me now. Here I come. Alright, this fight sucks. Booster. Booster. Ow! I guess I should have equipped gel armor. Booster. Attack. Get him! I missed. Get him! How is it that Ellie does no damage? Oh, I don't like that. System id. And get him. Damn it. He keeps getting more limbs and I don't like it. I have a really bad feeling. Alright, I do not have a lot of time to pull this off. Should we get out of here? Of course it does 0 damage. Well, she wasn't going to do any damage anyway. I think we're dead. Yeah. Oh, well, Faye survived, so technically we're not dead. We're going to reload and try that again, because I really want the reward for defeating him. Far too strong, even for me, just when I thought I finally got powerful enough to beat you too. Hammer! Champ, promise me you'll go back to Nortune one day. You are the next in line to be the Kaiser. You knew? Don't underestimate the power of my information network. It's no use now. For a bit player like me, this is probably the end I deserve. Hammer! Anyway, let's reload and do that scene again. I probably will skip through all the text. Reset. Reset. I want the item because the item will be useful for the getting my hands on the best like defensive equipment in the game. Because it increases the drop rate of rare items from enemies. Also, I think I can beat him. It's just a matter of getting the timing right. Did I not save? What? I saved at the one right at the cave entrance. I absolutely did. Did I save it on a different slot and I wasn't paying attention? That'll make me sad if I overwrote one of the other saves. Though I suppose it doesn't matter. I mean, if I do ever replay the game, I'll be replaying it again from the very beginning, so does it matter? Probably not. I apparently just didn't save. Well, that's frustrating. Now we gotta do the dungeon again? If I'd known that, I probably wouldn't have restarted. I thought it was just gonna be restarting through the friggin' cutscene. Okay. Ellie just does not do damage anymore with her gear, so I think I actually do need to swap her out which is frustrating. But apparently we need the power of an Omni Gear to be able to do jack diddly. So... do we just want to bring Rico? Rico's going to do shite, though, because he's so slow. Emeralda does fine. We'll bring Emeralda. Gel damage down 100%. Do I have another Death Blower? Death Blower 1. Let's save again. Oh, that's annoying. Don't you hate it when you do something stupid? At least I know what the puzzle is now. So I should be able to rush through that pretty quick. Oh, it's a griffin! Holy buckets! This thing is doing way too much damage. I'd like to turn around and go back to the mechanic now. So annoying. Didn't run into one of those the entire time, the last run through. Gear. Didn't ever get into a single fight in this room last time. I don't think. Oh, maybe we did. I do remember complaining about the frogmen. That. Go here. Would you... The ceiling's coming down, but there's a big hole in the middle of it, so we're not in any danger, and Faye could just say that by looking up. But apparently he's too damned lazy. I didn't realize it was on a time limit. Trigger that again. Come on. Let's go! Push. Step. Push. Step. Push. Step. Push. Step. Push. Step. Ba-da-ba, 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 ba-da-ba. Excuse me. Just like thinking about like all of the little quality of life improvements that this game could benefit from, like an auto sorting inventory. Burninate the countryside. This time we're going to save at the thing. Did I like, get in a fight right here or something? No. Right, that's what happened last time. I got into a fight when I tried to use the save point. Ping! Oh, baby sounds upset. There we go. We took some damage, but that's okay. It got us a level up after all. Alright, can we save now? Now maybe we save. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go get this Anima Relic again. Rico can have his freak out about somebody being in his head. Wow, at the bottom of this cave was this super high-tech gate thing with no security protocols. Oh, Ellie came as well to have the conversation. Of course, because she has to be able to be kidnapped. It's fine. Okay. Annoying boss fight time. Here we go. Here we go again. It's Hammer. He's been bonded to a gear. It starts to... Krellian put him in it. And now things are about to go bad for him. Very, very bad. You know, if the Borg said resistance is useless, it would really change the tone. Damn. Oh, I didn't booster. That was what was missing there. Booster. 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 Systemid. Oh, I hit the wrong one. probably screwed this up again. This should do it. There we go. Everybody levels up. Everybody levels up. And we get the trader card. Good job, team. That's my bro. Far too strong. Even for me, just when I thought I finally got powerful enough to beat you too. Hammer! Champ, promise me you'll go back to Nortune one day. You are the next in line to be the Kaiser. You knew? Don't underestimate the power of my information network. But it's no use now. For a bit player like me, this is probably the end I deserve. Hammer! Man! You dummy. If you wanted to be part of the combat team, we could have taken you. Hammer disappeared into the chasm with a look of satisfaction. Was he happy because he had been able to attain it, his brief moment of power? Hammer's smile. Was that the look of joy from attaining power, or was it the look of relief from the pain that was brought upon him by his mutation? Ultimately, we had no other choice but to defeat our friend, Hammer, for the sake of our own survival. Was there any other way around it? I've never felt that fighting was so futile until now. Ellie cried continuously. She hated herself for not having the power to be able to do anything to help him. When I saw her like that, I couldn't help thinking, I can no longer allow her to fight like this. We returned to Ignis, feeling that this had become much more than we could bear. What do you want, Ramses? You. If you didn't exist, That's why I must get rid of you. Only then will I be able to beat him. What do you think you're doing, Ramses? That's absurd. Do you think you can neutralize my power? Of course he can. He was made to be able to do so. Krellian, surely you're not on their side now. Oh, really now? I don't care about a group of old geezers who are so obsessed with clinging on to their dear little lives that they had to resort to turning themselves into data on the Sol 9000 in order to survive. That's not why. Your existence obstructs me from reaching my goal. That's all. Oh, so many inferiority complexes? Yeah, male inferiority complex is kind of a problem. Haven't you been working for humanity's future, for humans to live longer? That is why I assisted you. Yes, that's right. What did you just eat, dog? There shouldn't have been anything here for you to eat. I heard you crunch it. What'd you crunchy? Oh boy, that'll be a fun thing for me later. I try to lead the people in my own way. That hasn't changed in the least. Krellian, what's got into you? Kill him, Ramses. Ah! So, Cain is dead? Yes. The final fate for one bound within everlasting flesh. If only he had just accepted our logical ideas, too. A fitting end for someone who had become dominated by needless flesh. Excellent work, Krelian. Now there is nothing that can stand in the way of us accomplishing our objective. The Anima Relics have been awakened and aligned with their respective animus. Dan, Joseph, Gad have each been aligned with a surface dweller as their animus. Huga's Asher, Ramses' Zebulon, Krelian's Judah, Sophia's Dinah. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Issachar were already aligned 500 years ago. And finally, Graph's Naphtali. All of the Anima Relics have now been activated. The identity of the persona mask of the Mother has also become clear. The time has come. Now is the time to open the door to God's domain, to attain the fleshy body and the wisdom of God. The time of the true awakening to carry us to new horizons. Yes, the time of the gospel has come. Now, humans, extol the awakening of God. We had a giant gold key all along. And now to unlock Kingdom Hearts. Suddenly the howling erupted. Even the people who had not mutated were being turned into wells. They howled out like war cries, as if to call out to something. The real key was the friends we made along the way? No. The real key was the friends we made into mutants along the way. This was because Ramses had been manipulating into assassinating the Emperor. Now, with nothing else holding them back, the Ministry had put into use the Gatia key? Gashia key. Gadia key. The effect of which was to alter those people who had been destined by God. Those people destined by God, regardless of whether they were surface dwellers or Solarians, began to change shape one after the other. The howling was the people who had filled the earth, calling out to God. Once humans had filled the earth, God will awaken from his long sleep, and the awakening of Mahanon, the paradise in the sky, will soon follow. The true meaning of what the Ministry had spoken, the true nature of that legend, was at last beginning to be realized. This is what they meant when they said, once humans have filled the earth. Eventually, Mahanon, the resting place of God, woke from its long slumber and began to rise, almost as if responding to the call of the people. It appeared before us in all of its majestic glory. These people like putting a lot of shit under the ocean. What could it possibly be? Is it something we are going to recognize from an earlier cutscene? Maybe. But then again, it's been 10,000 years and apparently it's been under the ocean. So really, shouldn't it be a little bit more, fucked? I mean, it is missing the front half. Solaris, Gazelle Ministry, sends a massive force there to obtain God and his wisdom, but by now, neither the nation of Solaris nor their organization known as Gebler existed anymore. The only thing that was left there was an innumerable accumulation of weapons. Almost all of the Solarians have been transfigured into weapons. The Gazelle Ministry now reigned over them as their commanders. There was no way we could allow God or God's wisdom to fall into the hands of the Ministry. We decided to assemble all the forces we could and head toward Mahanon. It was a perilous battle. There was no guarantee that we would make it back alive. We were to carry out the plan at dawn. Hence, I had to stiffen my resolve concerning her. Wait a minute. You want me to stay here? No, I'm going with you. No, it's too dangerous. Why? I've been in many dangerous situations. This isn't the first time. Also, I do more hand-to-hand combat damage than you, and have the entire game. I said no, we can't take you. Please understand. No, I want to go. We've been fighting together all this time, and suddenly you're telling me not to go? I just don't get it. This isn't like any other fight. It's a battle for the wisdom created by God. It's life or death. Whoever controls it becomes the true dominator of the world. It's obvious the Ministry will bring the strongest possible troops. There is no guarantee you'll come back alive. That's the same for you, my dude. That's exactly why I want to go. You don't have the slightest idea. What don't I understand? If the enemy were only the Ministry or just mechanical weapons, it would be okay. But most of the enemies will be made up of what were once humans. Humans just like you and I. I saw them at those facilities. Gears that were made out of humans. They were the same as Hammer. Could you now destroy them after knowing this? In order to save ourselves, can you truly say that you could kill those who were once our friends? Do you still want to go now? Well, you can't even kill one person. Your presence would be a burden during the fight. You just get in the way. Faye, you're a dick. She's killed plenty of people for you. Why did you do this in front of everyone? Hey, Faye, don't you think you went a little far? We cannot blame her. At least we should understand her feelings. I know how Ellie feels. I knew she wouldn't have listened to me if I had just said you're not coming. Seeing as she has worked together with us for such a long time and all. That's why I had to explain it to her like that. The people gathered in Nasan need Ellie. She's gotta realize how much people are depending on her. I can't put her in a dangerous situation. But the way you said it was a little harsh. You didn't have to be so cold. She was crying. I'm sure she realizes that. I agree. Maybe you are the one who doesn't understand. Thank you. Me? I don't understand? But I was just the royal asshole. That's what you're supposed to do. A lady's heart. She wants to go to be with you, Faye, until the end. Yeah. If I were you, I'd hold her tight and say, let's go together. Just like that. Really? No. I mean, young master, don't overdo yourself. Shut up! Anyhow, why did you go ask her to come with you? Whether she'll go or not, you should express your feelings in words. If you really care about her, you have to go tell her. Express your feelings, right? I didn't mean... Too late. Everyone knows it. You are not being true to yourself, are you? I agree. Faye, say it straight out. God, I love Esmeralda. Go ahead. Go chase after her. What are you waiting for? Save points. That's what I'm waiting for. You know, without Ren here, I feel like I shouldn't do the next scene. Not well versed in the art of romance? Thanks, Mason. I don't know much about this kind of thing, but Hammer used to tell me to be nice to women. That's not the way to treat her. Thanks, Maria. Don't you worry about me. Please hurry and go to her. Faye, go. Faye, is it not time for you to come out with your feelings now? Thanks. Come on now, go for it. Women don't like insensitive men. You don't know how to treat a lady, do you? Thanks, Billy. Huh! Alright, I believe it's this one. No, it's this one. Okay. We've been going for an hour, so it's time for a break. Then the next scene is emotional. Back in a few. Alright. Who's ready for emotional cutscene? Sorry about what just happened. Forgive me, but I want to explain. Now, for the first time, people on both Earth and Solaris are becoming one. But then not all of them are strong like the crew of this ship or the people in Shavat. Even we almost lost sight of our future at times, so you can imagine what regular people go through. That's why people need someone like you to depend on as a light to guide us. You freed the hearts of the people that had been used as tools by that ministry for hundreds of years. Ellie, it was you. And now your body doesn't just belong to you alone anymore. Incorrect, Faye! What have you missed? Well, we got the second Anima Relic that upgraded Rico's gear. We then had to fight Hammer, who'd been fused with a gear. Then I failed to beat him before he self-destructed, so I reloaded my save. Learned I had done the entire dungeon and not saved at the pre-boss fight save point. So we did it all again. Then we fought Hammer again. And we killed him so that we could get our special item. And now, Ramses then killed the Emperor, Cain, on Krellian's order, which freed the Gazelle Ministry to use the key of Gaitia, which forced the mutation of a whole bunch of humans all over the world into wells, which awoke God, and now the continent of Mahanon has risen from the depths of the ocean. Mahanon is the back half of the spaceship that we saw in the intro video of the game. And now Faye has told Ellie that she's not allowed to come on the mission to Mahanon because she's become too important to the people of the world as basically the new Mother Superior of the Church of Nasan. Hence why he's now saying this bullshit. That's why I can't let you be in any danger, and that's why I don't want you to fight anymore. Tell the truth. It's funny, isn't it? Huh? We used to be enemies, but now we're together like this. in the beginning, I think I saw myself in you. We seemed to overlap, you being in a similar situation as I was in. When I was with you, I didn't feel alone or apprehensive. That's why I thought I liked you. But it wasn't that. I simply didn't have the courage to look at my true self. I turned to you to run away from it all. I mistook that for love. But it's different now. I can face my own problems. I am me and you are you. It has all become clear to me now. I also learned that I really do need you. It's not because I need you as a sanctuary for my problems. I need you because I truly love you. Ellie, I know what you're saying, Faye. I know why you're so concerned for my safety, but you know, I'm scared. I fear we may never see each other again. I just have this feeling. Don't worry. I won't die. No, it's not that. It's something completely different. It's as if I'm being torn apart by something I can't resist, that I am no longer me. Even if you come back safely, it just feels so uneasy. That's why I need to go with you. I can't bear to be away from you. I feel the same way, ever since the time I met you in that forest. I think it's the same feeling that you've been having. I was also running to you. But I have to solve my own problems. I can't throw my problems onto you. There is another me. Id is within me. I fear that at any moment, Id may awaken. You're the only one that's been able to keep me from giving in to Id. It's because you were always by my side that I was still able to keep from losing myself. I promise you that I will return. So, that is, Ellie, I want you to be my reason to return, to be my home I can return to. Ellie, if you will wait for me to come back, even if we are in totally different places, as long as you will stay by my side, I know I'll be able to do anything. Oh, Faye. Cutscene! The unfortunate part, in my mind, we don't even get to see them kiss. Like, such cheap animation. Fade to black. And now, are you going now? Yeah, sorry, did I wake you? It's okay. I've been awake all along. Haha. Dude, if she fell asleep, you're doing it wrong. I was watching over you while you slept, and before I realized it, it was morning. Well, I'm off. Alright then, do be careful. Yeah, I will. Oh, could you hold on to this for me? What is this? Is this a pendant? I don't know whose it is. It seems it was on me when I was brought to Lahan. Maybe mine, or it could be... Oh, nothing. Will you just hold on to it for me? Alright, I'll hold on to it for you. Huh, I wonder what pendant this is. Maybe the one that we keep seeing in all the scenes. Spinning around, reflecting. Thanks, well, I guess it's goodbye. Oh, Faye. Yeah? Thank you. Ellie, are you okay about this? Ellie better get a finish to her own damn hero's journey. I promise you she'll be fine. Don't you want to be with him? Yes, but it's because I believe in him. Just being close to a person is not in itself an indication of love, is it? But men are selfish. When something big happens, they say, it's too dangerous, you can't come. They treat women like we are weaklings. Although, it is true I can't help Bart and friends much anymore. That's not true. Everyone wants someone special waiting for them. Someone who will protect a place they can return to. If you don't have that peace of mind, then you would not be able to get anything done. So this is where we get into, like, some real pissy psychology. Men try to tough it out as much as they can, and then some. They're cute the way that they do that, aren't they? Yeah, you're right. So anyway, this is like the whole Freudian psychology of men's egos and superegos and ids and everything. Anyway, we have things we have to do too now. And while we do them, let's pray that everyone comes back safely. To God? No. To your own innermost feelings that everyone believes in. What's wrong? I knew it. Yes, that must be it. What? Ellie, it's like everyone says, you must be a reincarnation of Sophia. You have no way of knowing the Nissan sex teaching, but what you say? Well, it's exactly the same as what Sophia always said. Yes, that might be it. Yeah, the literal line that a woman just needs to be at home waiting for the man, that's what makes the man be able to do what he does. It's just like, familiar, sad. Oh, I missed a line. Like I visited here many times in my dreams. I know where each room is and what's in them. I just know I must have been here in the distant past. Before, if you had spoken to this, I'd have brushed it off with a laugh, but now I can more or less believe it. The things I couldn't do then, I'm probably trying to do now. Things you couldn't do? Yeah, things I couldn't do. Like have a gear do damage anymore. Driving back to Solarian Interceptor forces, we took to the Floating Continent of Mahanon. The Eldridge. It says Eldridge on the side. It was the central hull of a colossal spacecraft with a diameter of at least 40 kelts. Judging from the condition of the hull, we estimated the ship was thousands of years old. In fact, over 10,000. It was determined by examining the inside of the wreckage that some kind of ancient accident occurred here on the ship about 10,000 years ago, which forced it to crash onto our planet. Alien beings that came to our planet from a far-off galaxy aeons ago. Could it possibly have been that our ancestors were the passengers of this ship that had crash-landed here on this planet? Yes! Seeking God and his divine wisdom, Razil's tree, which it is said lie here in Mahanon, we proceeded further. Let's change party members. Emeralda, get in here. Satan. No. Remember from the initial video that it said across all of their monitors, you shall be as gods. Very important. Big difference. We can save! After all that text... Who's ready for a stupid fight? Look, we all have giant robots again. Yay! Giant robots. Oh, what's this? Ooh, neat. Stupid fight. In the depths, we saw an alien form. It was partially rotted and petrified. A giant, grotesque being. It gave off an inexplicable air of intimidation. Perhaps it was more than a gut reaction. Perhaps it was the fear of the absolute that came from the very depths of our inherited instincts. Hello, Deus. Okay, how does this work again? I remember this is a puzzle fight. Okay, so I have to keep track of HP a lot. Hit him. Oh no! Yes, he just healed himself as a counter with 16,000 HP. Don't like that. No, don't like that at all. I forgot to put a frame HP on Crescents, and now I feel stupid. Did you hit yourself? Looked like he hit himself. I need you to use your halving attack again. No, you didn't hit yourself. There we go. I don't think this will do anything here. Nope. Oh, you can only target yourself with that. That's fascinating. Damn it. Well, now I'm mad. Does it mean she's not getting any XP? Should I just reload? I just saved. I want her to survive the fight, so I need to get her a frame HP. Because I want her to get the experience points, because she's behind. Alright, we're going to have to change members. Pull out Satan. We'll put in Bart so that we can unequip from Andvari. Because I don't think I have an extra frame HP. I guess I could check first before I do it. No. Wait. Change members. Satan. Save, and then we can do this. All right, let's race through this again. Oh boy. Okay. Crescents. Go ahead and hit it. Alright. Down to 20,000 HP. And then we can just go fix frame. Put everybody back up to full health. And then start just doing charge until they... Charge. Ow. Charge. Ether machine. Haha, you missed. Woo! Ow. Raised everybody's attack, restore all their defense to normal after lowering it, and now we're just gonna sit here and do this until this thing kills itself, hopefully. Oh, goes down to 10. Oh good, we're down to 5. Heal. Might as well. Apparently it was the right call. Alright. I have to do 5,000 HP of damage or else I've screwed myself. Easy! Die, God! Faye levels up, Sight levels up, Emeralda levels up. We got 30,000 gold out of it. Hey, we killed God. That was the ultimate power? The partially rotted thing eventually self-disintegrated. We proceeded even further. Cutscene! What could this possibly be? We came to an enormous cavern that was big enough to swallow the whole capital of Ave. In its center were two gently glowing objects. It was the source of divine wisdom. It was Raziel's tree. And the cavern itself was a giant computer called Raziel. It's not weird at all that they're like doing the DNA helix things around these, right? The wisdom of God hidden within Raziel, we found the unthinkable when we accessed its data. A large, unmanned strategic weapon and its battalion of terminal interface weapons traveling from star system to star system, and a gargantuan mothership used to carry them. The creation of the Malak Angel, God's army to reign over the vast universe with, and the construction of a divine ark. These weapons were called Yabe, the Interplanetary Invasion Weapon System, originally meant to be translated as Yahweh, but they got cold feet. What the Gazelle Ministry was pursuing was right here. According to the data, the giant rotting organism we just defeated was in fact the nucleus of this system. We were on the verge of accessing the data for the object called Zohar, the central neural circuit and power source controlling the entire system from the weapons to the mothership. When suddenly, he appeared! Ah, the hidden data from Raziel's tree. Move away from there. This matter is far too weighty for the likes of you. We must protect it with our lives. We can't let them have the Raziel data. You handle them. I will try to extract as much data as I am able to. If anything goes wrong, I will destroy this place. Hi, Graph. Booster. Booster. Attack. Oh, good, good. We're doing no damage. I love when we do no damage. Oh, it's Alpha Weltall, who does 10,000 damage a hit. automatically lose cutscene fight. Kiss my ass. I hate fights that you auto lose. It's like, just don't have me do the fight. I guess that's all you can take for now. Are you frustrated? But that is only natural. After all, you are imperfect. Imperfect. Yes, you are lacking now. The absence of wrath is an impediment to your utilizing your true strength. Wrath? The drive to massacre and annihilate, the compulsion to destroy your opponent. Such wrath is power for the soul. By eliminating your foe, you attain your first sublimation of that drive. It's the very sublimation that draws out the hidden powers within oneself, but clinging to reason. Suppressing your wrath and desire makes releasing your true power a dream within a dream for you. You already know this. When wrath appeared in your heart, the machine responded, did it not? What drew out such power from your machine was truly the drive of your soul. It was your id. The sign of the purpose you've been seeking, the mark of a natural-born assassin. You're wrong. That's absolutely untrue. I am not id. The time has come. I'll take your soul and draw its power out to the limit. Enough. Huh? What are you stopping me for? He is bait. If you kill the bait, the precious bird we wish to capture will fly away. You know, a very important bird, needed to fulfill my earnest desire. You understand, don't you, Lacan? Suit yourself. We shall crucify them. In the land of Golgotha, to the west of here, collect all the broken gears. When Faye and the others arrived at the deepest part of Mahanon, I was looking after the newly mutating people in Busan. People mutating one after the other. Like some eternal nightmare that made you wonder just how long we would have to keep on nursing them. Are you okay? You haven't had any rest, have you? I can handle things on my own for a while. Why don't you go out for a walk? Thank you, but I'll be alright. I'd rather keep busy so that I won't worry about things too much. Is that it? Hey, Ellie, what's that? This? Can I see it? Just as I thought. It's the pendant of Nasan. Why do you have it? It's Faye's. I'm holding on to it for him, but it feels as if I have always worn it. Uh-huh. When you wear that, you look even more like Sophia. Really? Huh. Flattery won't get you anything, you know? Anyway, we need to hurry up and test the new mutation suppression assembler on these people there. We can't afford to have them change any further. Ah. And now the pendant freaks out. Breaks. Oh no, something has happened to Faye and the others. Overcome by indescribable fear, I decided to ascend to Shavat, which was stationed in the skies above Nasan. Awaiting me there was a transmission from Krelian. He told me that if I wanted to save Faye and the others, I would have to come to Golgotha. Krelian wanted me. In order to save Faye and my other friends, I departed in the last Omnigear left remaining in Shavat. My previous fear of riding this machine was surmounted by my desire to rescue the people dear to me. Are you serious about going it alone? Yeah, you're all losers. Krellian told me to come by myself. I can't afford to break the agreement, so please stay behind and protect everyone here. But it's a trap. Of course it's a trap. I know. Then why? If I do not go, Faye and them will be executed for sure. Krellian isn't concerned with anyone else but me. So what makes you think he's going to hold his part of the bargain? Do you have any way of knowing that you will definitely save your friends by doing this? No. Then it's suicide. Might be. But I've made it this far because of Faye and the others. Because they accepted me as their friend. If you go away, what about us? What about all the people who have assembled in Nasan that you leave behind? Everyone's depending on you for their spiritual support. The people in Nasan will be fine. They can stand on their own feet without any support from me. This is also true of you all, right? But why do you do so much for him? Because she loves him. I don't know. I guess it's a woman's prerogative to be selfish. I'm not a holy woman of any sort. I'm just a regular woman. I get angry, I cry, I laugh. Although at times I can resent others, I also know how to love others. Loving whole masses of people at times, and loving just one person the rest of the time. I am in supreme bliss when I am embraced by the man that I love. Bah! Bad writing! Giving what I have to him and receiving what he gives to me, we become one flesh. No, we had that problem. We don't want people becoming one flesh. That is the moment when I am most at peace. It is my prerogative as a woman to simply want to save the man that I love. Boss? You're an asshole and an idiot. Go away. Oh wait, I'm sorry for saying such selfish things. No. I'll go and do all that I can do for my friends. So I want you all to do whatever it is you can do for our friends here. Well, I better get going now. Bye! You guys wasted a lot of my time. And you're completely unimportant to the plot. Ooh. And they've crucified all the giant robots. Which is... And Choo-Choo! They crucified Choo-Choo! She's not a robot! That's fucked up! I see Siebzen, Fenrir, Weltall, Choo-Choo. Where's everyone else? That's only 4. Oh, right, the other ones they want is the bodies for the Gazelle Ministry to be reborn into. Of course. They're not here. Oh my god, can we move on? Ellie? You idiot, why did you come here? Krellian's after you, forget about us, run and save yourself. I came as I was told, I'm the only one you need. They have nothing to do with this, let Faye and the others go. How gallant you are, Eliam. It's as if that scene from the past has been brought back to life in the present. So you came in the Omni gear. That too is her gear. Huh. Allow me to confirm something. I'll consider what kind of treatment your friends will receive on one condition. That you first defeat these two men here with that gear you came in. How about it, Eliam? Forget it, Ellie. He's up to something. Don't accept it. Faye is right. Krellian is not a man of his word. He's always had ulterior motives when he sweet-talks someone. What is more, those men are fighting machines created by Krellian. Their combat skills are immeasurable. They are not opponents you can handle by yourself. Do not take him up on his offer. Escape while you can. My, such harsh criticism. I am not that brutal. So what will it be, Eliam? Even if you were to try to flee now, it's not likely you would be able to. You see, I have this whole area surrounded by my guards. Wouldn't it be logical to take the choice you may still stand a chance? No matter how slight it may be? Don't do it, Ellie. Alright then, I'll do what you say. Good, you are indeed my precious little bird. Now get on with it. If he gives Faye and them the slightest chance of escape, then I will fight. I don't care even if it costs me my life. They're too fast! Hey, I remember that guy. You guys remember that guy? We're in an Omni gear. Shouldn't we be fine? This is annoying. Outmatched even in my Omni gear. But I can't just... No, not like this. I can't lose. Must somehow stop movement. Oh, we took down one? Stopped? Now's my chance. Ooh, big attack! Did I do it? Of course not. How could that... I thought it had some sort of effect. Girl, that hurt. I'll get you back. It was wrong of you to underestimate our power. Hey, Krellian, don't you need your little bird alive? I'm getting no results. Can't be helped, Mugwort. It's time to finish the job. Down yet? It's to be expected. Multiple fractures, major blood loss. I wouldn't be surprised if the cockpit is a sea of blood. At worst, death! There's no way you could stand after taking that much damage. Mugwort? How dare you do that to my partner? just shoot him with a giant laser. Success! I mean, I didn't do anything. That was all cutscene. No way. Ellie! Her true awakening, or just merely protecting her master? Either way, it does not alter the fact that she is the mother existence that I have been searching for. Now, men, recover that machine, place priority on the safety of the pilot, use whatever it takes to preserve her life. Well then, I shall be taking this girl with me. As for the rest of you, why don't you just wallow there pathetically while you meditate on your own lack of real power? Hi, Graph. Pitiful. You can't even protect a single woman. It is not even worth the effort of putting a spineless wretch like you out of your misery. Bye, Lacan. Ellie was taken away, and as Krellian had told her, we were left alive. Was Krellian just keeping his promise? No, that can't be it. There had to be another real reason why he allowed us to live. And we had to find that out. Shall we save? Let's save. Well, we just saved. We've been going for 2 hours. It's 10 o'clock. What comes next? A boss fight, more cutscene, and 2 more boss fights. That's just a lot. But we are almost to the end sequence of the game. Yeah. We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop. Yep. Yep. There we go. Have to stop at some point. The yeah. There's a lot still going on in the story. There's 2 bonus dungeons to do once we get through these 4 boss fights, I believe. Plus the final dungeon, the final boss rush. There's a lot. There's a lot. There's just a lot. There's a lot still to do. But we'll deal with them next time, which will be Saturday. Dum 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 dum. Well, yeah. Whew. Yeah. Next time. Next time we got to do more stuff. Jeez, it's saying I need to be level 72 before I do the next fight. Oh, I'm not level 72. And there's no way for me to get there. Whew. Yeah. All right. Were there any more questions before we call it a night? Anything else that you think you missed out on? Ooh. Cool. Well, if you're not caught up, you can always watch the YouTube video tomorrow. Until you get to the part where Faye goes a little hard on the Republican ownership of women. Bad philosophy is not a defense for bad philosophy. Anyway, you have no clue what's going on, but you don't think that's abnormal? Correct. You're doing fine. I don't know that the people who made the game knew what was going on at this point. Anyway, I'm going to go to bed because I can't stop yawning. Take it easy. Later.